guys, it's Peter CP Rail 8748 with a little bit of a follow-up video from yesterday, my cell video. I started taking apart the track on my layout to start freeing up the bridges that Roy bought. So as you can see behind me, the first bit of track and the bridge is gone, and it hit me harder than I thought it did. Working on something for almost 4 years and then having it go away kind of rubbed me the wrong way a bit last night. So I needed to do this video for myself to cheer myself up a little bit, and for you guys just to show you what I got. So this will be a two-parter video. First is a little bit of a rant. It involves part two. So the first part is I'm gonna rant a little bit about postal services. Not so much UPS or FedEx, much more the American Postal Service and the Canadian Postal Service. I always read articles and hear on the news that both the American counterpart and the US and the Canadian counterpart are bitching and complaining. They don't have enough money, they're losing money, they need more money, they need to lay mass people off because they just can't afford to run the place. Well, if you guys can't run your own logistics, don't come complain to us or the government. Fix your in-house stuff. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So thanks to Roy and his purchase of all my rolling stock, I was able to get the 2 locomotives I wanted on sale that I was going to try to get at the end of the month with my work bonus check a lot sooner. So thank you, Roy. They arrived at my house on Friday morning, shipped Wednesday. The place that it was shipped from is Elm, Ontario, which is right in the St. Thomas, London area, which is only about 100 kilometers or 60 miles away from where I live in Brantford. So when I got the shipping confirmation from Canada Post via Otter Valley trains, it was picked up and it went to the London distribution center, which makes sense. After that, it completely is nonsensical and it doesn't make sense, and this is where they're losing their money. Brantford is right in the middle between London and Hamilton, Ontario. Brantford has a mail sorting facility. So what does Canada Post do? They ship my package from the London facility all the way to Hamilton Stony Creek sorting facility, which is another 70 kilometers past me east. So roughly 45, 50 miles further away from me, and then the very next day they send it back to Brantford. So why are you spending the gas to ship something 70 kilometers past me and 70 kilometers back, so that's a total of 140 kilometers or 80, 90 miles to deliver my package to me? Well, we have a sorting facility right here, literally a 15-minute walk from my house. So that's my rant. The second part of this video is going to be the mail call. It's my first ever mail call video that I've ever done, so I'm pretty much excited about that. So when I come back, I'll show you guys what I got from Otter Valley Trains in Ontario, which is a great hobby shop, by the way, guys, and they do ship to America. They have great prices, so if you ever want to check them out, I'll have their website in the description below. When I get back, I'm going to show you my first 2 ever HO scale locomotives. Alright guys, so this is my first ever mail package that I'm opening up on my YouTube channel. Again, thank you to Otter Valley Trains for sending this and your great prices. And I'm actually avoiding to pull a Scott Downey. So I am using a tripod to film this. Sorry for picking you on Scott. I know a couple of guys already mentioned you gotta stop trying to open things one-handed. So I'm pulling out my trusty knife here, senior knife. I'm gonna get the shipping label off here. Actually, I'm just gonna cut over here to make it easy. And we'll see what I purchased. Man, Otter Valley packs stuff really well here. A lot of tape. So let's open this up and see what I got. Okay, so there's the invoice. So both of these locomotives are DC because I'm going to be saving money for NCE or a Digitrack system. So the first locomotive I got, it's my new pride and joy. I always wanted one of these locomotives and I was quite mad that they weren't coming in N scale. It's an Atlas Trainman Plus DCC ready CP rail genset loco, switching loco. Well, it's actually a hybrid loco. They were CP were testing these out to do switching duty and light pulling duty on short lines to see if it would be more economical. So it's numbered 2101. I'm not going to fully take it out of the box yet because I don't have any track to run it on. But if you want to check up on YouTube on these guys, they are fantastic. For a model that I paid $79.99 Canadian for it, it's amazing. It has full functional ditch lights up on front and back, and has all the grab irons separately attached, and has great detail on the fans and on the two air conditioning units on the roof. So that's my first loco. It's going to be my pride and joy on my switching layout. So that's the first guy here. So again, thank you Otter Valley for the great prices. My second locomotive is Athearn DCC ready, ready to roll CEFX GE AC 4400 CW locomotive. Again, another amazing price, $94.99 for this guy. So again, I am planning, once I get DCC, to do sound in this as well as in the genset, and I am going to fully detail this guy by adding MU hoses and some other details to it. But yeah, another great train. It does have non-functioning painted on ditch lights, which I am going to be planning on completely removing and attaching ditch lights to where they're supposed to be on the front porch catwalk rather than on top of the snowplow. Like you can see, the two painted on ditch lights, non-prototypical, so I haven't decided yet if I'm going to just drill those out and put surface mount LEDs when the time comes and mount them where they are, or I'm just going to cover those up, remove them, cover those up, and put the ditch lights where they're supposed to be, and I might add rear ditch lights on these as well. So when I get my flex track in a couple of weeks, or borrow some of Sparky's leftover Bachmann track that he said I can borrow for a little bit to start testing some track plans, I'll open these out of the boxes for you guys, and I will run them for you a little bit. So again, Roy, this mail call is dedicated to you. Thank you for your purchase. I was able to get these guys before they sold out at these great prices. So again, guys, I will see you on the next video. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing.